Welcome to the Real Board Loft. I'm Trip Foreman, and this is the Super Pig Dog. The Pig Dog is one of Super's most popular boards, and it's for what the name says. It's for pig dogging into barrels, and this is marketed as their travel board. They're kind of one board to take on a trip that you can kind of make work and everything, but around here and with the Super team, it's really known as their barrel board. Not necessarily for big waves, although it does work in big waves, but for round waves, like where you're pulling into tubes on every wave. So this board is it's a wide point forward hybrid board designed for better waves. You're going to see more width up front, more thickness under the chest. There's even a little bit of a beak in the nose to keep all of this foam here up front, which is going to allow you to paddle faster, to catch waves, get in waves early as well, and be able to backdoor tubes on it. When you're looking at the tail, we looked at the Pig Dog S, which is the shortened version of this board, more all-arounder with this style of design. When you get to this board, it has a much more pulled-in round pin. If you remember back to the Pig Dog S, it kind of came out more like here, and it had a nice roundness to it and came back out. When you get into the Pig Dog, this board is meant for more powerful waves. It's meant to start working in stomach to chest high punchy surf, and to get better beyond that all the way through double overhead and still feeling well in double overhead waves. So this board is a lot more pulled in the back of the board just to reduce that lift when you get really going, and also to fit in tight in the pocket of the wave. All of the Pig Dogs come as a 5-fin. A lot of the team riders are using them either thruster or quad, depending on the conditions. Quad's going to be working really well in the just ultra dredgy barrel surf, and then also to actually light up the board a little bit in low-end conditions when you need it to work outside of its range in softer surf. And then the thruster, good just for giving that really positive feeling that the thruster does, especially coming off of the bottom of the wave. This board just out paddles its volume by leaps and bounds. In this board, like my own Pig Dog S is a 6'1", my own Pig Dog is a 6'4", and it literally paddles like a few inches easily bigger than what it is, both in the length but also the volume. It out paddles its volume quite a bit, and I think that's like a big thing with the design of the board. And a lot of people think you need volume to increase your paddle, where a lot of it, you do need volume to increase your paddle, but also a lot of it is the design in where the volume is, because that volume number doesn't tell you where the volume is in the board, and it tells you nothing about the design of the board. In a Pig Dog, the majority of its volume is literally from here to here, just in this section right here, and the location of that volume, all of it is resistance-free to get into the wave. So it has quite a flat rocker going into the board, which just makes the board glide right across the surface of the water when you're paddling, and having all that foam underneath your chest and shoulders, underneath the heaviest part of your body, is going to make that board paddle really well and get into the waves super fast. We talked a little bit about the Pig Dog S in a previous review, and how that board's more of an all-arounder. When you go to the Pig Dog Standard, not to be confused with the Pig Dog S, is the difference being that the board overall is a little bit narrower. There's a little bit more rocker throughout the entire board for those bigger waves. In the rail profile, the Pig Dog S has a pretty full rail to get the board nice and short and keep it loose in small waves, where the standard Pig Dog has more of a tapered rail. So it definitely has a more domed deck profile compared to the Pig Dog S. The Pig Dog S is squatted down, fuller rail, flatter deck, really noticeably wider in the front, and the back of the board a little bit wider in the center, where this board is wide point forward, but a slimmer overall profile, a narrower tail out the back, noticeably narrower, and then a little bit more trimmed down on the rail here, like really kind of pinching this thing down so that when you're going at speed, you're not bouncing out of your turns with that big corky rail. You're able to knife in up high on the wave early, and then also when you're just absolutely hauling ass, like you still have the ability to put the rail deep in the water in a turn. Slight single to double concave in this board. and just a great all-around board. This board is legendary with super fans, and every one of their team riders has one or more in their quiver, and people, this board just has a reputation that kind of precedes even learning about it. You hear about the Super Pig Dog and you know, like, oh, that's a great board for barrels. So one nice thing about this board, and actually all the super boards in general, but let's talk about this board. You'd be getting this board, you know, as a good travel board. You're taking it on a trip and you're going to good waves. It's a good board, one of the best in its class, but it also comes with really good fins. So where a lot of the board companies are getting away from supplying fins with boards that come with no fins, this board comes with either, if it's a Futures equipped board, it comes with a high-end set of Futures fiberglass fins, 5-fin set, and if you're looking at that, that's typically like a $130, $140 set of fins. And then on the thrusters for Super, it comes with a thruster set, which would be like a $90 to $100 set of fins. FCS2 equipped boards come with FCS2 fins. Again, like they're high-end fiberglass fins, not the plastic, not the glamorous plastic, like the actual good, like foam core fiberglass, good performance fins. You'd be paying like anywhere from 90 to about 150 depending on the model. With the super boards, they come standard in the price. So this board, the Pig Dog, you're going to be riding it in demanding conditions, like in challenging conditions. So it's nice to have the confidence and the performance that you're going to get from a good set of fins that come with it. So they make it in all of the standard shortboard lengths, and they actually make it all the way into step-up ranges and even guns. Like you can even get a Pig Dog up to 10 feet long if you're looking to charge like big, you know, big swells and get out there like with the full gun lineup. Like this board translates well into 7, 8, 9, even 10-foot lengths, just scaled larger. So it is the Super brand Pig Dog. Any other questions on this board, give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000, or look us up online, realwatersports.com/surfing. Thanks for tuning in.
My name's Brett Barley, a real team rider and Super brand surfboards team rider from Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and I'm here to break down my Super Quiver with you. I typically have anywhere from like 8 to